Youth runner here with the ladies from Herriman, 3rd overall today in the Elite Girls Varsity race. The Timpanogos Invitational. We're at Lakeside Sports Park in Orem. 2 individuals in the top 10 and very efficient movement in the second half of the race. We're going to recap this phenomenal performance. Obviously, this has been, for the ones who have been here for 3 years or even 2 years, this has been a process, right? To get the group, to not only have the belief but have the confidence that you can be in races with, with Lone Peak or Timpview or American Fork. It's only August 30th, but it seems like there's going to be a lot of women walking out here with smiles today. How uplifting is this?
It's really cool to see our goals come to life and stuff. So it's been really awesome.
Just in terms of the way the group worked together, the support, especially in a race with a big field like this, how reassuring was that you could find one another and work with one another?
It just helped us to know that we could race fast and be where we want to be.
In terms of the course is deceptive because people will look at it on a Google map or from a wide macro view and be like, oh, it's predominantly flat, some rolling terrains. Then they go to the swamp and they realize we're not messing around. Just in terms of having that understanding of taking the right corners, taking the right tangents, finding the right lines and stuff like that. How important was that for you in the group today?
I mean, it was super important for us to just know the course, and I mean, a lot of us have raced this course before, and we're prepared for anything. And just with all our training, we've been prepared for mud and hills and whatever we get thrown at. So that helped us.
And just the growth. I mean, again, it's 2 months away from Sugar House. And 10 weeks, 11 weeks, away from going to Arizona, but just the growth from Premier to UI AAA to today, how positive is that?
It's just so awesome because we've been working so hard, and it's just awesome to know that our boys are doing so well, and it helps us to be motivated, and I think it's just helps us all together to work together, and yeah.
Awesome. Just, in terms of the trust in the training. This is all about the women right now, right? I mean, everybody can look and be like, oh, well, the guys bought into what Coach Souls was outlining and they became national champions. No, I'm talking about the women. Just the trust that you have in each other, the trust that you have in the training and whatnot. How special is it to see that come to fruition?
Yeah, I feel like it's really cool because just being able to see all of our hard work pay off and being able to see all the work that we've put in finally actually having a good result and being able to see that in our results is just really cool, and it helps us to give us motivation for the future and know that we can get stronger with the training that we have.
And I mean, when you not only execute the way that the group did today, but you feel the way that you felt today, that the group felt today. Is that just important affirmation? At any day during the season, but especially this early.
Yeah, I feel especially this early in the season, seeing all of our hard work being paid off and seeing what we're capable of is super inspiring, and just we're super excited to see what more we can do with this.
Awesome. While the guys have to I welcome the spotlight around, I feel like this group is, you're just able to kind of just be the best version of themselves every day in training, be the best version of themselves every day in races, and then you get outcomes like today. Is it good for this group to just only have to worry about the 7 women that are in the race and nothing else?
I mean, yeah, it's nice. It kind of feels like we're the underdogs right now, so we have nothing to lose every race. We only have stuff to gain, so it really helps to go into the race with not really pressure, just opportunity to improve. So.
I love that word, opportunity. How much did you personally and this group value the opportunity today, right? Because you can't handpick, the opponents, but certainly if Lone Peak and American Fork and Timpview are 3 of them, and that's a great place to start. So how much did you value the opportunity?
I mean, we're definitely blessed with the state with lots of competition, so we were really excited to get out there today and just be able to show how far we've come from last year. And I think we were just really excited to race these other teams that we haven't gotten to race this season yet. So
awesome, great work. Just in terms, I always say for the elite athletes and the elite teams, like, you don't know until you know. Do you feel like this is more familiar now? Just in the sense that it's like, hey, I love her saying that the group is going to continue to act like underdogs, because I think that's that's a role that you ladies will thrive in, because ultimately it doesn't matter what position you're in until November 29th and 30th, or October 29th and 30th and November 23rd. But I mean, do you feel like this is a more familiar environment for the group now in terms of being up there in the front with all these teams?
Yeah, I think we've always known that we could be so elite, and at practice it always shows, and so I think we just come to the races to show them what we got, and we know that we have more in us, and so I think today showed us who we are.
And I mean, how significant is it for the belief that it's like, yes, we can be that strong. Yes, we are that competitive. Like, how good is this for the belief of the team?
It's so good. Honestly, I've gotten to watch all these girls at practice, and I see their belief in their dreams and these goals, and it just strengthens us in races, knowing that we gotta do this for the team, and knowing we have so much more in us, and I think it's cool.
Fantastic. In terms of just the group, really being able to welcome, not only the training at elevation, the challenging courses. So when the team gets to go down to sea level, at Woodbridge, then I think it's that's when the women and the men really flourish. But how important is it that you're taking advantage of all the preparation you can do in Utah at elevation against all these great teams to make sure that it kind of unfolds the way you want it to in California?
Yeah, I think it's really important. We did a ton of hills at camp this year, and we just work hard in all of our workouts, and it will really show down in California this season. And I'm so proud of these girls and the hard workouts we do, and just the training we do in Utah, so that we can be good in all of our races. And I think the training, it's a process, and I think it will pay off in the end.
Most definitely. And again, not all flat terrain today, but a lot, and obviously some, winding, areas with rolling terrain. Beneficial for the park in Woodbridge too, right? Coach Souls does everything for a reason. We're going to come to this park to get ready for Great Park in Irvine, right? So and again, with 3 more weeks of training, knowing how much better you're going to be, but how good is it to kind of just have a visualization of what that might look like in 3 weeks?
Yeah, I think it's really good to, this really was a good race, starting out fast, and the more flat course to just be ready for Woodbridge and get out fast. And and I think our girls will do really good.
Congratulations. Just in terms of, I mean, it's a race and it's a competition. It's a wonderful opportunity out here. It's going to be a wonderful opportunity at Woodbridge. But just the camaraderie, right? The chemistry, the cohesiveness, the sisterhood, the family. How impactful is that for the group? Just I use the word trust again. To really just kind of believe in one another and support one another and uplift one another.
It's so important. Every single race, when you finish that race, you finish it for the girls on your team. We've done every single workout so that we can get the girls to their goals. We've done every single race so that we can get the girls to their goals. And so I think it's super important, because you're no longer running for yourself, you're running for these girls that have given everything for you, and so you have to give everything for them.
Awesome. Fantastic work. Third place overall. Cannot wait to see this group at sea level under the lights in California. If you don't believe, you better start believing in the Herriman women. Congratulations, ladies.
Thank you so much.
Good job.